quiet of night, I whispered my plea, holding her close, hoping for her decree.
Listen, there's a voice in the boot before the sun. A short song, a rhythm against wood. That's the Mekong saying hello to the morning.
You're listening to Ancient Echoes. I'm Samnang Bradley. Today, we step onto wooden decks and into floating markets to follow the river's soundtrack, boat songs, cellar calls, temple bell rituals, and to hear how water and sound shape Khmer life.
I'm Sovan Lita. We'll move from a quick cultural map, how the Mekong organizes calendars and trade, into first-person memories from boatmen, fishers, and a bellkeeper. Then we'll pause for a long soundscape and close with practical tips for visiting river communities respectfully.
Hook. Imagine waking before dawn to a row of small lamps on the river, the sound of paddles like fingers on a drum, and a voice calling the price of fish the way someone calls a blessing. Soft, exact, and shaped by water. That's where we begin today.
Section 1. Context Corner. The Mekong is not just a river, it's a calendar and a highway. For centuries, its seasonal rise and fall ordered planting, fishing, and festivals. Boat routes carried rice, salt, and stories between villages and towns. Sound, paddle rhythms, song, market calls became a way to mark time and signal work across distance. You'll find sources and suggested reading in the show notes, including oral history collections and ethnomusicology studies that shaped this episode.
From a cultural standpoint, the sounds we hear are also social instructions. A call that tells buyers what's fresh, a song that coordinates rowing at night, a bell that marks time for offerings. Those audible habits carry memory. Who fished here? When markets moved? What rituals follow the flood? Listen with me for the layers. Economy, ritual, and everyday conversation, all braided by the river.
He sings to the water and to himself. He told me, smiling as the motor clicked, that the melody helped him remember which nets to pull and which bends of the river hid deep pools. He called his mother's name into the song sometimes, an offering folded into work.
When the moon is full, the fish come like the sky opens. We listen to the night. Paddles, cicadas, then the sound of nets. You know the river by its sounds.
At the floating market, a seller throws her voice across the water to a buyer in another boat. Short, bright calls that name the item and the price. Its economy is music. One morning she taught me how to call. Short syllables, quick rhythm, a tiny inflection at the end to say, "This one is fresh." The pattern travels better on water than a long sentence.
Mornin', boklai, fresh, 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 fresh.
The fisher I met remembered nights when the river lit like stars, lanterns bobbing, voices low. He described one moment that stayed with him, a neighbor singing a short song when a child was born, and the river listening. These songs are small social rituals, announcements, condolences, invitations, layered into daily work so seamlessly you might miss the ritual unless you're listening for it.
We do offerings at the bank when the flood comes back. We put flowers and rice. We play a little tune. It is respect, so the river stays kind to the village.
I recorded a pagoda bellkeeper who wakes before sunrise to strike the bell, a slow, steady interval that marks the start of temple offerings and signals fishermen that it's time to tie up or move on. The bell is both a clock and a prayer, its tail lingering over water like a memory.
Between these voices, there are the small mechanical songs of the river, motor rhythms, paddles striking wood, the steady clack of baskets being loaded. Together, they make a living score. Now, listen,
I'll fold a few of those moments together for a soundscape. Paddles, market call, bell, engine hum, so the river can speak as a whole.
Section 3. Expert Reflection and Practical Takeaways. After the soundscape, I sat with an ethnomusicologist who has worked with river communities for decades and a village elder who helped archive local songs. They reminded me that boat songs often encode work practices, how to roll a net, how to move at night, and that preserving those recordings requires consent and community benefit. The research shows that sound archives, when shared with communities, strengthen identity and help younger people learn old skills.
From a practical standpoint, if you visit, go with a community liaison or licensed guide. Ask permission before recording, offer to share copies of any recordings you make, and respect requests to anonymize singers. Support local vendors directly, rather than purchasing through intermediaries who take most of the profit. We list vetted partners and community projects in the show notes.
2 short travel tips. Stay low and quiet at dawn. Sound travels far on water. A soft hello and a small nod go a long way. And if you want to buy music or instruments, ask where the maker is from and how your purchase benefits their craft. Favor direct support and fair payment.
If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe to Ancient Echoes. Share the episode with someone who loves sound or rivers, and visit the show notes for transcripts, source citations, and links to the archival recordings we referenced.
We always publish full transcripts and chapter markers, so you can revisit the moments that matter. If you recorded similar river sounds in your family or community, we'd love to hear a short clip. Details for submitting audio are in the notes. We prioritize consent and community partnership for any shared material.
Thank you for walking the river with me. Quiet stones, loud stories. May the Mekong's voice stay with you. Credits. Field recordings and permissions listed in show notes. Special thanks to the boatmen, sellers, fishers, and bellkeeper who shared their time and songs. Subscribe for weekly journeys into Cambodia's living heritage.
From market chatter to temple chants, we'll keep listening and learning together. Until next time, walk the temples with me and hear Cambodia's heartbeat.
Oh, shining diamond, flawless and red, you stand so quiet, soft in the air. I dared not to rush you, feared you'd flee. Your heart too pure to belong to me. If you turn away, I reach and bind, press my hand, still body and mind. Your brows I trace, your breath I steal. This mark I place is dark and real. From this moment break and fall, hear the spell, obey the call. False love born from sacred lies, second one whispers through closed eyes. Follow me, don't fight, don't run, your soul is caught, my work is done. Empty will your light undone, under spell, under Sigmund. Crystal beauty, diamond bright, caught between shadow, charm and night. Time won't save you, truth won't last. This vow is carved, the line is cast. My words are smoke, my touch is fire. I bend your heart to dark desire.